having a purpose or fulfilling a mission or dream, however you want to put it. You know, I'm a firm believer that everybody on this earth, we're here for something. You know, it's impossible, even for the person who's sitting there in a mud hut somewhere in Africa or the homeless person on the street. You know, we're all here for something. Sometimes that something can only be 5 minutes in which you help somebody or you change their lives, but we have a connection, a reason that we owe or we're indebted to the man next to you or the woman sitting across from you on the metro. Whatever it is, you know, we all got something that we owe each other. I know for me personally, you know, the struggle comes from every day you look up and you're trying to fulfill this mission or you're pushing yourself, and lots of times, you know, it's impossible for you not to say you get weak or you lose sight of it. I know some of the best times of my life, those joys and those things I cherish and I feel like I finally accomplished it, it only really came to me because I had those moments that were so dire where I really felt like it was impossible. And I've grown and I've learned to understand that it's when I have that feeling that it's impossible that I achieve it. And I feel like that's where you got to get sometimes. You got to get to the point where you don't think it's possible anymore. That you don't think you're able to do it or you can't accomplish it. That there's no way that you can get to that goal or you can climb over that mountain. Whatever it is, like I said, everybody has their own thing. But you got to get to that point that you're so dire and so defeated. Because if you still believe that that's what you want, or that that's your goal, that's your mission, you'll find a way to get it. And lots of times, I'm never able to explain it. I can never pinpoint my finger. You know, it's something like my mom told me when I was in high school. She said, you know, for all the times that you get in trouble with your grades and stuff, you find a way. I wish I could sit here and tell you that, oh, it's because I was a slacker or I could be able to flip a switch. But no, it's just because I wanted it enough. And I was willing to look myself and look that failure in the face. And in spite of the failure standing right in front of me telling me, no, you can't have it, I still was willing to stand right back and say, I still want it. And I think lots of times people lose sight of that fight. You got to hold on to that fight. That's something that you got to take that with you to the grave. Doesn't matter how the war goes, but every battle, you still got to stand by the morals of what you started that war about.